Good morning, everyone. So I've been gone for a while. It's been about 2 weeks. I had something happen on May 20th of 2020. It rattled my world. It was for the better. And it's something that was realistically probably minuscule, but it happened, and like I said, just rocked my world and actually changed a lot of things for me. Now, things that stayed the same, I still have every desire in the world to be a public speaker and work with you guys and try to help you guys. I still have a stronger desire to get where I want to be. And so let me tell you what happened. And so what happened was on me and not the other people involved. The other people involved, they did something that was absolutely sweet and kind, and unless they watch this video, they will have no idea what they did. And I'm so grateful they did it, but it was probably one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with. So May 20th of 2020 was my birthday. I turned 39 years old. And normal birthday, you get to be my age. There's nothing crazy special about your birthday. I didn't take off work. I still went to work that day. Not a whole lot of people where I work know that it was my birthday. And so it was just essentially a normal day. Well, I got home that night, and my mom asked me to come over. My mom and stepmom asked me to come over and have dinner with them, which is a very normal occurrence. It happens 3 to 5 nights a week, I'd say. And went over there, had dinner. I think we had hamburgers. I don't remember. That's not an important part. As I was getting up to leave, because, like I said, I go to work early, so I was getting up to leave to go over to my house, and my mom and stepmom gave me a birthday card. Now, I've told you before I'm not where I want to be, and it's true. And so they gave me a birthday card, and in the birthday card was the title of a car that I sold them. And now the reason they gave me this title was because I had been stressed out, because my daily driver vehicle was going to my nephew's. It had already been promised, and I was not in a spot financially to get a vehicle that I trusted. And so it was a very, very sweet thing they did to allow me to have that vehicle back, to have a nice car to drive every day. And I think they could tell I was a little upset, because I felt as though they knew I was not in a spot where I wanted to be, and they felt like they were helping, and by no means were they not helping. They were absolutely helping. And they could tell on my face that something was wrong. And my mom asked me, "Are you okay with this?" And I tried to be as polite and kind as I could, but I think I still came across as upset. And I wasn't upset. I was not of them, at least. I wasn't upset by them. I wasn't annoyed by them. I definitely was not upset by the gesture. And I went home, and I went to bed. Well, one thing I do every morning on my way to work, and I don't think I've ever told you guys this, is I pray. I believe in God, and I pray, and I talk to God, and it allows me to get feelings out and work through stuff, and excuse me, it allows me to do these things. And that morning was just like any other morning, and I bawled in my car driving to work. I asked God, what was the point of me being here? Mind you, what they did was a great thing, and I will get there. Now, in my adult life, I've now bawled twice. I'm not saying I'm a manly man. I think men that can genuinely cry are way more in touch with their feelings than men who can't. I don't think that men who cry are any less masculine than men that do. So let's get that beforehand. But me personally, I've cried twice in my life. Twice in my life since I've been an adult. And I was bawling like a little baby on my way to work. And like I said, I just asked God, what is the point of me even being here? I'm not a suicidal person. I wasn't suicidal at this time, but for this brief moment in time, I felt like such a failure that my mother had to give her 39-year-old son a car to help him out. I felt like I was in a horrible, a horrible situation. I felt like I had been a failure. Most of the things I've tried in my life were failures. And I'm glad I got these glasses on because I'm tearing up as I talk about this. But it's truly how I felt. I felt like garbage. I had all of those emotions I've talked about to you guys many, many times. I've had all those flush back into my head. I'm not worth anything. I'm not deserving of anything. And please understand that this is a great thing that this happened. So understand that. And we're going to get to why it was a great thing. So I am lucky enough that I've gotten to a point in my life that I can work through things in my head. Apparently, no matter how bad they get. But I can work through things in my head and grow and get better at them. And so I bawled all the way to work. I got to work, I didn't talk to anybody, and I was just so unbelievably upset by the way I felt, by this absolutely sweet, kind, loving gesture from my mom's, that I just felt like garbage. Well, by the time my first break came, I had decided that this was the last time this was going to happen to me. And I am more driven now than I've ever been in my life. I've started things in the last 2 weeks that I've put off for years. I have put in motion things in my life that I've never even attempted. I am a driven person. I've been that way since I've started working on myself, and the drive is it kind of goes like this, you know? And it's off and on, day to day, hour to hour, but for the last 2 weeks, it has been peaked. And literally every second that I can think, I am working towards 2 or 3 different goals. I'm so laser focused that I've researched and, like I said, put things in motion that I never thought was truly going to happen. I kind of thought they were pipe dreams. And I've made huge, massive goals in the last 2 weeks that are going to happen. And it's all because of that one thing. I have the title to that car sitting on my dresser. I have to look at it every single morning. I am so grateful that they did that for me. I am so grateful that they did this gesture of kindness. I am so grateful that they did that. I'm so grateful that it drug me to a point that I was like, no more, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to let this happen again. I've never felt so low in my life, and I'm so grateful. I hope that they don't watch this video and think we did this bad thing to him. If they watch this video, I hope they see this video and say, that's awesome. I'm glad that we did that. Yes, I bawled like a baby, and I'm getting teared up just thinking about it. But I've put things in motion because of them, because of that one gesture. And people might think, well, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is me feeling I have expectations I have in my life. So you guys need to take away from this that bad things may happen, but good things can rise from it. I'm so grateful that they did this for me. I'm so grateful that they saw a need in my life, not knowing that I never ever in my life would have wanted that need to arise in my life. They still saw it and they did something about it. I'm so grateful. You guys can take that away every day. And my next video is going to be about gratitude, I promise you. Because I'm going to do it. As soon as I get done with what my appointment is now, I'm doing a gratitude video. I'm so grateful at what they did for me. I'm so grateful that at this drive. I'm so grateful that I talk about goals and making them big. I made one goal in the last 2 weeks that I feel like I could have never made this goal 3 weeks ago. I would have never had the drive. I never would have had the passion. I've always had, since I've been working on myself, I've always had big dreams. But this dream is huge. And I would have thought it unrealistic 3 weeks ago. But it's going to happen now. There's going to be setbacks and there's going to be hard times, but it's going to happen. And I know this because I'm never letting this situation happen again, and I'm so grateful it did. I love you guys. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. I hope this channel blows up. It's kind of slow right now, but I'm okay with that. I hope it blows up. I hope I can do something for you guys every day. I love you guys. You guys, look for those things to be grateful about. Look for those opportunities to change. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you as soon as I'm done with my appointment here. Bye.